I need you to look at my arm. I think I probably got rabies. I was bitten by a vicious monkey when I was on shore just now.
Yes, they can be a real problem on Gibraltar. Were you carrying food?
I had some on me, but it didn't get it.
You seem to be limping also.
Yes, a donkey stood on my foot. That's probably broken too. And you'd better have a look at my ear. This man forced me to have his parrot on my shoulder for a photo, and it bit my ear. He said it was showing affection. I really don't like animals ever since my partner tripped over the dog and broke his neck.
Right. We'd better have a look at everything then, hadn't we?
It's our wedding anniversary tomorrow, so I better buy something for my wife, I suppose.
How many years have you been married, sir?
50 years. More than a prison sentence for murder.
Might I suggest something gold if it's 50 years? We have this lovely lady's watch in gold.
Yes, it's a lovely price, too. Maybe something a bit cheaper.
Well, we have the silver earrings here.
No, she never wears earrings. What about that necklace you're wearing?
This is my own necklace. It's not something we sell in the shop.
Oh, just give me anything then. This bracelet here will do.
I think that's a very good choice, sir.
I'm very sorry, but there was a minor accident with one of your suitcases when we were bringing them on board.
Why? What happened?
Unfortunately, one of them fell into the water.
What?
Yes, I'm so sorry, but we managed to rescue it. If you could just take a look inside and see if anything has been damaged.
I have a very expensive designer dress in there. I will not be happy if that's ruined. Luckily, I wrapped it in plastic. It looks okay to me. But look at my silk shoes. They are completely ruined.
I can assure you, we will fully reimburse you.
And where's my diamond necklace? It's missing. I can't even see it. Oh, silly me, I'm wearing it.
How are you enjoying your cruise, madam?
I'm not.
Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that. What's the problem exactly?
The water in the swimming pool is much too cold, so I can't swim there. And while I think about it, the restaurant is far too loud. All that laughing and shouting. And the theater is much too hot.
What about your cabin? Are you happy with that?
Not really. It's small and smelly. Can you seat me at a different table tonight? Last night it was truly dreadful. Do you know what they were talking about on my table? Well, I'll tell you. They were talking about their golf handicaps. So utterly boring.
Oh dear. Which table was that, ma'am?
It was table 31. I simply refuse to sit there again tonight.
Well, we have a free seat on table 13.
Which one is that?
It's that one over there.
With all those women? Absolutely not. I don't want to sit with a crowd of women. I want to sit with men, and preferably rich single men. What about that table over there? Number 21. It's all men. I think they need a lady to join them, don't you?
I'm not sure about that, ma'am. They're all on the cruise with their male partners.
Typical.
Don't worry, ma'am. Tomorrow night, I'll make sure you sit at the captain's table. That's number 12.
Is he single?
He's recently divorced, I believe.
Perfect.
Good morning. How are you enjoying your cruise so far?
I'm having a fabulous time, thanks.
So, how are you planning to spend today?
Oh, I've got a full day of activities. I've got a Zumba class on deck at 10:15, and then in the afternoon I'm doing the water aerobics at 3:30, and then this evening we're going to the cookery demonstration at 7:15. Busy, busy, busy.
Don't let me keep you then.
Yes, I must hurry as I've got a facial in the spa at 9:10.
Good evening and welcome to an evening of cocktail demonstrations. We'll be starting with the pina colada, made with fresh pineapple. This is definitely one of the most popular cocktails on board. Next, we'll move on to a cosmopolitan with fresh lime juice, which is straightforward and not at all difficult to make. After that, we'll be making a banana daiquiri, which is a great celebration cocktail. If we have time, we can include a mojito made with fresh mint. Don't worry, there'll be staff on hand to help you get back to your cabins at the end of the evening.
I need you to look at my arm. I think I probably got rabies. I was bitten by a vicious monkey when I was on shore just now.
Yes, they can be a real problem on Gibraltar. Were you carrying food?
I had some on me, but it didn't get it.
You seem to be limping also.
Yes, a donkey stood on my foot. That's probably broken too. And you better have a look at my ear. This man forced me to have his parrot on my shoulder for a photo, and it bit my ear. He said it was showing affection. I really don't like animals ever since my partner tripped over the dog and broke his neck.
Right. We'd better have a look at everything then, hadn't we?
Has anyone handed in my mobile phone?
What make is it, sir?
A Samsung.
I just have a look. No, there's no mobile phone here. Can you remember where you lost it?
Well, I had a lot to drink last night. I started in the piano lounge where I had a few cocktails at happy hour. I know I had it on me then as I remember taking down the phone number of a very attractive woman. Then I went to the Tropicana bar and had a few glasses of champagne. I know I had it there too as I took some selfies with some of the other guests. And then I went and had a few beers in the pool bar. I must have had it there as I was putting photos on Instagram. And I finally ended up in the casino where I had a steak sandwich to try and sober up. I must
Room service. One cheese omelette, ma'am? Where would you like me to put it?
Please, take it away. I'm feeling a bit sick now.
Yeah, the sea's rough at the moment. Would you like me to bring you some toast? It's the best thing to eat if you're feeling seasick.
No, I can't face the thought of toast either. My stupid husband has been trying to force me to eat bananas, and then he was going to order a chicken curry for himself. I told him there was no way he was eating a chicken curry in here, and so I sent him to the restaurant. He's completely thoughtless, and he'll probably come back drunk.
Is there anything else I can get you, ma'am?
No. Oh, I think I'm going to be sick.
Hours, sir.
So how long are we in port for?
8 hours, sir.
And how long will the tour on the island take?
It's a small island, so it would take about 5 hours.
And what about the shopping trip?
It takes about 30 minutes to get there by bus, and then we leave you to shop in the local market for 2 hours. So it's 3 hours in total. It's the most popular trip among the passengers, as you can find a lot of really unusual local traditional souvenirs that you can't find anywhere else.
I actually quite fancy the snorkeling trip.
That usually takes about 4 hours, but it won't be happening today.
Oh, why not?
The weather conditions aren't good. It just wouldn't be safe.
Oh, that's a shame. That's the one I really wanted to do. I guess it's going to be the shopping trip then, or I might just sit in a beach cafe and sample the local cocktails.
There are so many different nationalities working on this cruise ship. What nationality are they in housekeeping?
Well, the majority are from Indonesia.
In the galley, most of the cooks seem to be Filipinos.
I believe they recruited most of the waiting staff from India. I went to reception and it seems to be mainly Chinese running the desk.
What nationality is the captain?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen him yet, but I heard someone say he's Swedish.
The afternoon tea looks delicious, but I'm afraid I'm not that easy to feed.
Don't worry, madam. We cater for all types of food intolerance.
Well, for a start, I don't like nuts. They stick in my teeth.
In that case, can I recommend the biscuits as they're all nut-free?
I'm also gluten intolerant.
In that case, I'd avoid the bread, but the cakes are all gluten-free.
And I don't eat meat. I'm not really a vegetarian, but I just don't like meat. You never know where it comes from.
Oh, that's not the problem. We have a large selection of vegetarian savory pastries.
In that case, I'll start loading my plate. Yummy.
Why have you got a massive bottle of hand sanitizer on the table?
Don't you know? All crew are required to have a hand sanitizer in their cabins. It's part of the virus prevention procedures. Oh no, we haven't got any bleach left. We need to disinfect the whole cabin. I'll see if they got any in the next cabin.
Where's the bar of soap gone from the bathroom?
I didn't think the block of soap was very hygienic, so I've thrown it out. I was gonna replace it with antiseptic hand wash.
Well, you might have waited till I've been to the toilet. That's not exactly hygienic, is it?
I can't believe how much seafood the guests are going through on this voyage. You're going to need to order some more to be delivered at the next port.
What do you need to get?
I need 50 kilos of salmon and maybe 60 kilos of crab. No. Better make it 70 kilos of crab. I also need 85 kilos of lobster and about 100 kilos of king prawns. They're really popular with the guests.
What sort of milk is this?
It's cow's milk, ma'am.
Do you have any almond milk?
I'm sorry, it's been very popular on this cruise and we've run out. We'll be getting more supplies when we arrive in port tomorrow.
I can't drink cow's milk. It gives me wind and makes me feel bloated.
Can I recommend soy milk instead? It's made from soya beans.
I suppose it'll have to do. And could I have a glass of coconut milk for my husband, please?
Yes, of course, ma'am.
Why are your hands so dirty? Go and wash them now.
I'm sorry, Chef, but I've spent the last half hour cleaning the stove and washing surfaces. I was just about to wash them before I started prepping the vegetables.
Well, you should have been wearing gloves in that case. And what's that terrible smell? Isn't it fridge?
No, I think it might be my hair gel, Chef.
It stinks like a dead rat covered in perfume. Don't come into this galley again smelling like that. Go and wash it off now.
Yes, Chef.
Oh good, the bags are already here.
You mean bag, don't you? There's only one of them.
How many should we have?
There should be 3. Where are the other 2?
I think that might be my fault. I was carrying them just before I left the house, and then my cell phone rang. I remember putting them down in the hall while I answered my phone. I must have left them behind.
Great. They got all my swimwear and leisure wear inside. I'll just have to buy some more on board, won't I?
They'll cost a fortune on this ship. This cruise is already costing us a lot of money.
Oh, stop being so stingy. It's your fault, so deal with it.
How are you enjoying your cruise, madam?
I'm not.
Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that. What's the problem exactly?
The water in the swimming pool is much too cold, so I can't swim there. And while I think about it, the restaurant is far too loud. All that laughing and shouting. And the theater is much too hot.
What about your cabin? Are you happy with that?
Not really. It's small and smelly.